Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark and Sarah. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
And today's show is brought to you by Ruper's Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 4 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at rupersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Ruper's.
And we are joined in studio today by Maine Nordiques forwards Dawson Anderson and Liam Sheward. How are you guys doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Doing well. I forgot. I'm sorry, Dawson. I messed up your intro. Pumpkin carving champion, Dawson Anderson.
Right.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Esquire.
A lot of backlash from that, but, you got to do what you got to do to win.
Yeah. Liam, how did you feel about that?
Good. I mean, I heard about it and I'm sitting next to a champion, so.
All right.
Yes. He doesn't mind the pandering.
That's right. So we are going to talk to Dawson and Liam all about the Maine Nordiques and a whole lot more coming up here in just a bit. But before we do, let's take a look at some headlines for Wednesday, January 21st.
Lewiston Mayor Carl Shaleen released a statement confirming an increase in immigration enforcement in the city. The mayor said, quote, "Lewiston is a city shaped by people from many places and many stories. Our differences are not a fault line. They are the strong foundation of who we are. Every person deserves to feel safe, respected, and treated with dignity."
Governor Mills signed an executive order establishing the Maine School Transportation Safety Commission, which will review statutes and rules related to school bus safety. The governor will also propose over $4 million for enhanced safety measures on Maine school buses in her supplemental budget. The announcement comes after 2 recent fatal school bus crashes involving students in Rockland and Standish.
Hannaford Supermarkets will build a second Lewiston location at 20 East Avenue. The new store will be over 50,000 square feet and will include a full-service pharmacy and Hannaford to-go pickup and delivery service. The new location is expected to open in late 2027.
And Sun Journal journalist Steve Sherlock, who spent over 4 decades in a variety of roles for the newspaper, died peacefully in his home in Lewiston on Sunday. He was 69 years old. Sherlock graduated from Lewiston High School in 1974 and attended Purdue University. Colleagues described him as a Swiss Army knife journalist who held roles as a reporter, page designer, and editor of news, sports, web, and entertainment. And on a personal note, Steve Sherlock was my boss for about 6 years when I worked in the sports department at the Sun Journal. He was the sports editor at the time. You couldn't meet a nicer guy.
Oh, that's nice.
And treated me very well and sent me on my first writing assignment.
Well, look at what he did.
Yeah, look what he did. Now I know who to blame.
When I pass away, I would like for you to decide what kind of inanimate object I could be described as, because Swiss Army knife is pretty cool.
It is. It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You are the capybara of happiness. Now it's time for the weather.
The weather? Rain or shine, it's all okay. Grab your uke and start the day. You don't need perfect skies above. Hey, just a song and a little love. A mixture of sun and clouds today. We will have a high of 23 and a low of 6. Mostly sunny tomorrow with a high of 37 and a low of 21. And a sunny start to Friday before afternoon clouds roll in with highs in the low 20s.
In sports, the Bruins' winning streak was halted at 6 games thanks to a 6-2 loss to the Dallas Stars. Boston will host the Vegas Golden Knights tomorrow night.
I can't.
You can't?
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
That was the worst.
It was horrible, but it's only their second loss of the year. Come on now. It counts, right?
I suppose. The Celtics will host the Indiana Pacers tonight at 7:30.
Sean O'Leary scored 24 points to lead Bates College men's basketball over UMaine Farmington, 87-82. The Bates women's team will host UMF tonight at 7 at Alumni Gymnasium in Lewiston.
And the NA3 Nordiques will host the Binghamton Buzz this afternoon at 2 p.m. and tomorrow at noon in Auburn.
And our Maine Nordiques have a home-and-home with the Mountain Kings this weekend. They'll be in New Hampshire on Friday and in Auburn on Saturday.
The The Lewiston Maniacs will host Universal Academy on Friday night.
And the Patriots are 4.5-point favorites in the AFC Championship game against the Broncos. Kickoff is Sunday at 3 p.m. in Denver. That is your news, weather, and sports. And right now it's time for the podcast segment that is Sweeping the Twin Cities. It's time for famous people birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
Dawson and Liam are jamming over here.
I like the theme songs.
Thanks.
Good.
Let's take a look at FPBs for January the 21st, shall we?
Okie dokie.
All righty. We're going to start off with Gina Davis.
Oh, heck yeah.
70 years old today.
No way.
Yes.
Wow.
Made her acting debut in the comedy Tootsie in 1982
that's
and has
right.
since starred in films like The Fly and Beetlejuice,
So good.
The Accidental Tourist, A League of Their Own,
Yeah.
Thelma and Louise. What a legend.
She was so amazing in A League of Their Own.
Yeah.
She's such a great character.
Incredible. In 2004, she launched the Gina Davis Institute on Gender in Media, which works collaboratively with the entertainment industry to increase the presence of female characters in media.
That's so cool. She is also a member of Mensa. She's that level of intelligence. And she is an Olympic level archer.
Stop.
Nope.
All right.
She's incredible.
Just when you thought she couldn't get any cooler.
right? When I grow up, I want to be Gina Davis.
Yeah. One of these days.
She's amazing.
70s heartthrob Robbie Benson is 70 years old today. Robbie starred in Ode to Billy Joe in 1976 and One on One in 77 and Ice Castles in 78. And then he had some health issues. In addition to acting and directing, Benson is an activist in the field of heart research. He underwent 4 open heart surgeries since the age of 28 to correct aortic valve defects and related damage.
Oh, my goodness.
And rounding out FPBs for January the 21st is singer-songwriter Billy Ocean, who is 76 years old today.
Beep, beep.
You know his big hits, Caribbean Queen, and When the Going Get Tough, the Tough Get Going.
Yep.
And one of Sarah's favorites,
Yeah.
Get out of my dreams, get into my car.
It's just not right.
It's not right.
It's just not right.
We should have closed with Gina Davis.
Yeah.
It got progressively worse after her.
Less and less known, more obscure people.
There you go. Those are your
Fewer
FPBs.
credits.
Now it's time for some OTDs. It happened on this day. It happened on this day. It happened on this day.
Yeah.
Guys, did it sound like I was in pain at the end of that? You can be honest.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, let's see. 6 years ago in 2020, the first confirmed case of COVID-19 was found in the United States.
Oh my goodness.
Scary stuff.
That was 6 years ago.
Yeah. What does it feel like? Certainly like a lifetime to me. Feels like
What were you
forever.
guys? You guys must have been like 13.
Yeah,
you would've just
I was
been
in. I
middle
remember I was in 7th grade. Came back from a trip, and I think we went to Sweden for a hockey tournament. And I came back, and a month later, COVID hit, and school's never the same since. Really.
There's a whole generation of kids that didn't really get to experience like middle school and high school.
Yeah, a lot of people lost their graduations and stuff.
Yeah.
It was,
Exactly.
it was
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
I actually have a crazy story about COVID. So one of the starting places of COVID was Sweden, and I was really sick when I was coming home from Sweden. So I think I don't know. I'd like to come to a conclusion that I was one of the first people to have COVID.
Your patient X.
Yeah, I was the one who brought it to the U.S. on the flight home. And,
Oh, man.
What was wrong with you, Dawson?
Thanks, Dawson.
sorry to everyone in the U.S., but
Appreciate that.
I
Shut
was
down
really
the whole-
sick on the way home from Sweden. Didn't know what it was.
Nice.
Now I
Might
think
have been COVID.
we might probably know now. Yeah.
Dawson 19.
Yeah,
That's what we're
that's
going
what
to call it
we're
now.
gonna 16 years ago in 2010, the Toyota recall crisis hit an additional 2.3 million vehicles that were recalled because the accelerator pedals were getting stuck.
That seems like an issue.
That's a big deal. The first recall impacted 4.2 million vehicles. It started 2 months earlier with the floor mats being blamed for the problem. Well, and the January recall was for cars with accelerator pedals that were getting stuck even without floor mats.
Imagine that.
Imagine it.
So it wasn't the floor mats.
36 years ago in 1990, John McEnroe threw his racket at the Australian Open and was disqualified from the match immediately. It was the first time a player was kicked out of the tournament in the event's 85-year history.
Wow.
You guys tennis fans?
I'm not, but
I don't
seems
know.
like it sucks to be that guy.
Oh, he had a reputation for being short-tempered.
Yeah, first guy in 85 years. That'll do it.
To get kicked out, yep. 39 years ago, in 1987, Aretha Franklin became the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I can't think of a better candidate.
My goodness.
She's pretty amazing.
What a legend.
And 42 years ago, in 1984, Bon Jovi released their self-titled debut album featuring the hit song Runaway.
Oh, my goodness. And hair metal was never the same
Never
again.
Same. And 118 years ago, in 1908, New York City lawmakers passed a law making it illegal for women to smoke in public. Mayor George McClellan Jr. vetoed it 2 weeks later. It's like, no, the ladies got to be able
That's
to
right.
smoke.
The ladies got to
They
smoke.
got to smoke.
That's right.
We all need to smoke.
Did you ignore the Eric Clapton
I didn't
OTD
want you to bring it
on
up.
purpose? It's a good story, so I'll just run
All
through
right,
it real
bring it
quick.
in.
60 years ago in 1966, George Harrison married his first wife, Patty Boyd. The two met on the set of the movie Hard Day's Night. She left him in the 70s for bass player Eric Clapton. Just kidding. He plays guitar. In her autobiography, Wonderful Tonight, Patty said that while she was still married to George, Eric showed up at their home one night drunk. George handed him a guitar and took one up himself, and they proceeded to engage in a 2-hour guitar duel for Patty's honor. And Eric won, to no one's surprise.
But he plays the bass.
Sarah, have you ever had two men battle for your love with musical instruments?
No.
Okay.
No. And
Guys-
I was married to a drummer for 21
true.
years.
Guys, would you ever do that for a lady? Would you?
I don't think they'd want to hear my guitar skills. So probably not.
No?
I was never an instrumental person. So.
All right.
Can you sing?
No,
No,
definitely.
no,
Definitely
no.
not. Definitely. There's a reason why I play hockey.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
Those are your FPBs and OTDs.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the LA area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
Hi, it's Donna Harris from Phoenix No Limits Karate here with your daily safety tip. Walk with confidence and purpose. It deters threats. Let's all do our best to keep our community safe.
And now we shift focus fully to our guests in studio. Maine Nordiques forwards Dawson Anderson, who is number 26 in your program. Dawson is from South Carolina. And number 61, Liam Sheward from Villanova, Pennsylvania. Dawson, you were talking before we started recording about some snow.
Yeah.
to your
it's,
hometown.
my parents and my girlfriend were talking about 8 inches of snow, something supposed to come their way. So that's something new for South Carolina. I think it maybe like on a good year we'll get one day of like an inch or two of snow and schools shut down, which will be great. But I don't know, this might shut down the whole state.
Did you
That's
experience
wild.
that as a kid?
Yeah. When I one year, my dad told me this story when I was young. For one of my, because my birthday is December 26th.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
for Christmas, one year I really wanted it to snow, and for my birthday, and I was like, that's all I wanted. And my dad was like, oh, like it just sucks. He's gonna get his hopes up, and that was the one year it snowed.
Yeah.
So
Aw.
it snowed like a good bit that year. So
You
that
got
was-
a white Boxing Day instead of
Yeah.
a white Christmas.
exactly.
Is it a blessing or a curse to have a birthday on December 26th?
I never thought of it as a bad thing. My parents did a pretty good job of kind of like back-to-back Christmases, but I always get the question of what's it like, but it's not bad. I mean, I enjoy it. It's just Christmas times too, so it's not a good hockey birthday though. Hockey's by birth year, so
Oh, you're
6
right.
days later I could be a whole nother birth year and a whole extra year of like junior and that. But
Yeah.
Liam is new to the Lunch Bunch, and Liam, we'd like to get your story on how you became a Maine Nordique.
So it was actually like a couple weeks ago. I was playing out in Ogden, Utah, in the NCDC, and got a call from Kaz, assistant coach, and he kind of was like, "We need a player." So they gave me the call up like 2 weeks ago. I got here like I think that weekend, came right over, played my first game that weekend, and it's been great so far. So yeah.
Coming
You
over
didn't even get a chance to practice with the team?
No, I didn't. I got thrown right into my first game, but it was good to meet the guys, and we won in overtime, so it was good.
Wow.
So what's that experience like for you? I'm sure you've played for a number of teams growing up, and as you get older, does it get easier or more difficult?
I would say probably a little bit more difficult, just moving around. Obviously, I moved all my stuff out to Utah at the beginning of the year for junior hockey, and kind of having to pack up all that stuff and move over here to Maine was a little difficult, but the boys are making it really easy for me. Dawson's making it really easy for me moving into his house, so it's been really nice to have a change.
How do the Nordiques compare to your previous team as far as like team unity and coaching and things like that?
I think it's just kind of one step up in every category. Obviously, Skirls is doing a good job of coaching me. I had a great coach in Ogden, but it was just time to move on, and everyone's been really great to me. So,
how was your team doing in the standings before you moved to Maine?
we were first in the West Division. We were a pretty good team, but I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, and now the Maine Nordiques are in second place in the East Division by 3 points over Rochester.
Chester.
Sarah hates Rochester.
Don't we all?
And 9 points ahead of the Northeast Generals. So things are tightening up here in the East Division. You're well past the halfway point of the season. Dawson, how is it feeling from your perspective?
It's been a good season. It's been lots of ups and downs, but I think our team's hitting a stride here, and our first half of our schedule was pretty hard, so now it's a little easier in the back half, and I think we're going to take advantage of that and hopefully stay in that second spot all year and secure that, maybe even the first. So.
And you're on a 4-game winning streak as well.
Yeah, 4-game home winning streak.
The New Hampshire Mountain Kings currently in last place in the East Division, but you can't overlook that team, especially given the proximity, because you guys play each other quite a bit.
Yeah, like Skirls always says that you can't really overlook any team in the East Division. I mean, everyone's good. We have a really competitive division, so we prepare for every team pretty much the same. Like it's going to be war every weekend, so we don't really take anyone lightly.
We should tell folks, too, that Dawson, unfortunately, is a Toronto Maple Leafs fan.
Oh.
You mean fortunately.
Sorry.
We just have to get that out there.
Yeah, we're having a tough year so far. But the Atlantic Division is insanely good this year. There's not a single team that is negative record, and it's crazy.
Right.
Like that division's really good.
Yeah, Liam, do you follow the NHL?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm a Philadelphia Flyers fan. We've had a rough couple of years, but hey, we're looking better this year. So it's been good. Yeah.
Liam, tell us a little bit about growing up. Like, how old were you the first time you put on skates?
I was probably like 3 years old. I remember this one story from when I was a child. My mom put skates on me, kind of put me on an open skate. It was like me and my sisters. I have 2 older sisters, and I didn't have a helmet on. I was kind of just skating around. I found a couple of buddies. We were playing tag on the ice. And I think I fell on my chin probably 7 times before I realized I was gushing blood. My mom, she ran out of the little, like, warming area, and she was like, "Oh, my God, like, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I don't know, like, what's wrong?" And I checked my chin, and I was bleeding. So that's when I realized, and I started bawling just because there was blood. And I was told I was going to have to get stitches, and that was a scary moment for, like, a 3-year-old. I don't know, maybe, like, I was probably a little bit older. But ended up getting glue, got a nice McFlurry after from McDonald's. It made it all better. But, yeah, I was really young when I put skates on for the first time. And, yeah.
And you're like, I guess if this is all it is, I can play hockey. Why not?
I would do it again for another McFlurrys. It's no worries.
We know the way to Liam's heart.
Yeah. That's a hockey player for you.
If you can get the machine to work.
Yeah, honestly.
We actually went there the other day for a McFlurry, and
we did,
the machine didn't work.
It never works.
She did not work.
Never works.
They pick and choose.
So it's not even a joke. It's just fact.
No, it's
It's
true fact.
It never worked.
Yeah.
Apparently, and I don't know if this is true or not, you have to have a certain mechanic has to have like a certain license to be able to work on the McFlurry ice cream machine, and there are very few of them, and so
I feel like that's just what they say.
I do believe you're right.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe in the machines always down.
No, I think they're just driving up demand, baby. I do love a good McFlurry, though.
Right? And Liam, was there a point in your life where you fell in love with hockey? You knew you wanted to be a hockey player, or was it just kind of always what you did?
I kind of like fell in love with it probably when I went to prep school. I played club hockey for 2 years for Junior Flyers back in Philadelphia. And then kind of when I turned 15, my dad was like, hey, you want to kind of go to prep school? It was a boarding school out in Pottstown, Pennsylvania called the Hill School. And I was like, yeah, let's try it. I got in, and I absolutely fell in love with the school, fell in love with the program, hockey. And yeah, I love the sport ever since, and I can't get enough of it. So
what do you love about it?
Physicality, obviously. It's a fun sport to watch. It's not boring. It's not like baseball or anything. But yeah, it's fast. It's physical. The emotion inside the game, all that stuff I love about it. So.
And how about you, Dawson? I'm not sure if we asked you that question before.
I don't know. It's just ever since I was young, it's just a thrilling sport. I mean, it's got it all, and you can always improve at a bunch of different little aspects in the game. And I think it's a lot different from other sports. It sets itself apart, so I think it's pretty cool.
Dawson, what are you eating when you're away from home? Are you health conscious?
No, I mean I wouldn't say that. I mean I say we make a fair amount of meals like for lunch and stuff. Like try to save money obviously, so we don't try to go out every day. Make what do we make? Teriyaki chicken. We made like a steak stir fry. So we kind of spice it up. I mean I say we make some pretty good meals for two 19-year-olds, but.
Do you have a billet family, or are you guys on your own?
Yeah. We have a billet family. We live with Brianna. It's pretty fun. She's a teacher. I think she's a special education teacher. So.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So.
Do you cook for her too?
Yeah. No. She'll make dinner some nights, but some nights she's not there, so we'll make dinner. But like we don't really have any problem with it. I mean, I kind of learned to cook this year. I wasn't really a big cook before this year, but I feel like. Big growing year, learning to cook and all that. So it's pretty good. I mean, I made a lot of good meals that I've liked. So
that's awesome. Yeah. How are you learning? Are you on YouTube? You watch?
Yeah. So like, if I like steak, I like chicken, something, I'll just like look up a recipe on like TikTok or something, and I mean, pretty useful. Kind of teaches you how to do everything. So just give it a shot one time, and then if I like it, I'll keep making it. So.
See, we didn't get the benefit of that as kids. Like we had to learn to cook from somebody.
And then you had to remember or write it down.
Write it down, yeah.
Pen or a pencil.
Recipe books, what? Yeah, I do that too, though. I'll be like, I want to make the best beef stew. How do I do it? And I'll find like a recipe on TikTok or Instagram or something. Now, but as a 19-year-old, I didn't have that.
I guess I got to get on the TikTok.
You got to get on the TikTok.
Yeah.
You got to do the TikTok.
I've deleted all my socials except for Facebook, and I only use Facebook for work mostly.
That's not a bad thing.
I know.
Like social media is ruining a lot of people's lives,
but it's teaching you to cook.
Yeah, I mean, it's benefiting me in some way. I'm sure it hurts me in other ways, but
it has a purpose.
But yeah.
It's fascinating to me, and I think it's fascinating to Sarah because she has a son that is right about your age.
Yeah, he's your age.
Yeah. And she can't imagine him like being away from home.
No.
Yeah.
So long. He's off to college, but he's what, an hour?
He's an hour away, but like he had the flu this week, and there's no way that he could have taken care of himself.
Oh yeah. I'm the same way when I get sick.
I had to take him to the doctor. I had to get his medications. I had to buy you know what I mean? Like I had to do all of that. You guys are like on your own.
Yeah, I mean our billets definitely like help us. I mean, they're not like people opposed to us. They would definitely help us in a situation like that. They're all pretty good people. But I don't know, you just kind of learn to adapt. I mean, he's lived at prep school for like where'd you go, 3-4 years?
Yeah, I've been away from home this would be my 5th year away from home. So
wild.
Yeah, my mom was obviously like really sad when I was leaving, but my dad was like, go,
Yeah.
get out of the house, like
Get out of here.
That's a dad.
Your
for
mom
you.
and I have things
fine.
we want to do.
Yeah, my dad went to the same prep school, graduated from the same prep school, so it was kind of just like following his footsteps. But yeah, he just shoved me out of the house, and
You can do it.
my mom was obviously like really really sad. But then after that, they were empty nesters because both of my sisters had already gone to college at that point. So yeah,
There's something about mamas and their boys.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's a strong connection.
yeah.
And you're kind of forced to grow up pretty quickly
Yeah.
when you're out of the house at 15.
For sure, yeah. It was hard at first, but after that, you kind of get used to it, and it's kind of the sense of independence. You kind of like it, and doing your homework at a certain time every day without your parents yelling at you to do it, cooking food for yourself, and then just kind of managing your own time is that's the biggest one. But it took a while to master, but I would say I'm pretty good at it now.
Well, you guys are on a pretty tight schedule too with
Yeah.
with the team, right?
Yeah.
And that Skurlick character.
He is on top of you.
What's up with that guy?
Yeah, that guy. Ugh.
Liam, how does Nick Skurlick compare to your coach in Utah?
It's obviously different. He's more direct, and in my sense, I kind of like it. I had a coach like that in high school who was very direct, got to the point, and wanted what's best for you, but got it to you in a different way. And I think I thrive under that coaching. Honestly, it gets to me better than kind of just hey, do this instead of this. Yeah, I like it so far. I really do. Other guys might not, but I think that's the best coaching style for me.
Yeah.
You've been here a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've only been here a couple weeks. Yeah.
Dawson, tell us about your best memory on the ice.
Best memory on the ice. That's a good question. I'd say 2 years ago, my first year 18s playing for the Nordiques, we had a really good group. We had like a big run at our league in the Tier 1. It's like the league that's kind of like the feeder league to like the Knoll-ish. Like you get tenders out of there. Like each team gets 2 tenders from that league because it's like connected in a way. So we were in regionals, and we weren't having a great year, but we were a good team, and we kind of that was the weekend we all like bought in, and we made a run. We made it to semis, and we lost to a pretty good team 3-2. They ended up winning at 5-1. But I just remember that weekend was really fun. We had a really solid group, and it was fun to see everyone buy in and finally connect. And like we really connected the dots that weekend, and then that kind of paved the way for the rest of the year after that. So I'd say that was one of my favorite memories, is just seeing our team buy in, and then really just paved the rest of the way for us.
Liam, what tops your highlight reel?
I would probably say 2 years ago too. Was my junior year. We weren't doing too hot in the league. Obviously, it's high school, so it was a prep league. We had like a mix of Canadian teams and U.S. teams in our league. I think we were on like a 4-game skid coming into the playoffs, and our captain, who's actually on this team now in the Maine Nordiques, Jack O'Brien, he was our captain at the time in high school, and he kind of just sat us all down. He was like we're gonna win. I don't know what you guys think right now, but we're winning the championship. There's not a team that can beat us in this tournament, and I think we got it. So we kind of all bought in like Dawson's team. We all put it out there on the ice, and we ended up winning the championship. The game was played at Princeton University, so that was definitely one of the top memories of my hockey career. And we won the game like 5-2, I think. So we were in the championship 2 years in a row before that, and we lost. So it was a good taste to win finally.
Yeah. It's got to be a great feeling watching
Yeah,
that.
it
Watching
was
the
unreal.
clock count down and
unreal,
knowing
yeah.
5-2, the
Yeah,
game's in hand.
yeah,
Right?
it was unreal.
You're just waiting to
Toss the gloves
toss
in the
the
air,
gloves
jump in
and-
the air,
yeah, go
jump on your
celebrate.
goalie. Yeah.
Obviously, the goal for junior hockey players is to get a D1 scholarship. What do you guys hope to study in college? We'll start with you, Liam.
I would probably say something to do with business, entrepreneurship. I took a really nice entrepreneurship class in high school, and I kind of just fell in love with it. Anything to do with entrepreneurship, business, my dad did. I'm taking microeconomics right now on online school. I think that stuff's really fascinating. So anything to do with, entrepreneurship, business, economics, I think all 3 of those things sound really nice to me. So
You want to be your own boss.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Dawson.
Yeah, I'm the same way. My parents own their own business, so they've kind of showed me the business side of stuff, and say it's pretty intriguing. I also took an entrepreneurship class that last year that I grew a liking to, so I would say I definitely want to go into business and explore that route.
All right. Let's go through a few of these here.
Our favorite question.
We love to ask hockey players. Dawson, you may have already answered some of these, but we'll
That's
get you
all right.
again. Liam, best hockey movie of all time.
Oh, Miracle. It's easy.
All
It's
right.
an easy one. Yeah.
What's in second place?
Second place? Probably the Mighty Ducks. I love the Mighty Ducks
Aw.
movies. Yeah, watched those when I was a kid.
We had Jack Clevby on last week, and he picked the Mighty Ducks as his first one.
Yeah.
And I think, obviously he's from Sweden, right? Yeah. So Miracle's not going to mean as much to him.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I know.
Exactly.
He had another one too, a Russian. Wasn't there a Russian film that he?
Yes, I can't recall
I
the
don't
name
remember
of
it either.
though.
I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Dawson, Miracle for you too? Or?
Yeah, obviously Miracle's number one. It's an absolute classic. I could watch that movie a million times. But I'd say close second. I mean, Slapshot's a pretty good movie, pretty funny one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that one's a pretty good one. So, yeah.
What about Goon, bro? You ever watch Goon?
Yeah, I wondered if you.
Goon's also a really
That
funny
one's
one.
Yeah, Goon's pretty funny. Liam, if you could change one rule about hockey, what would it be?
One rule, probably say like no offsides. That would be pretty fun.
Oh, man.
No offsides would be pretty
great.
fun. Just cherry pick lures. Be back there next to the goalie.
Dawson.
I would say this is kind of weird, but the ability to challenge anything, like any call that is like made, like you can challenge. Like there's only certain things you can challenge that I feel like dictate the game. I feel like if you're able to like challenge and go to video review for everything, so you make sure every call's right. I feel like you should be able to challenge everything.
I feel like that would make the game a long game, though.
Yeah, no, I feel like maybe like a maximum of like 5 or 6 challenges or something a game, but I'd say like even like the little
still a
things.
lot.
Yeah, that's still a lot.
Still a lot of reviewing.
Make sure the game's honest.
Yeah.
Like the refs can dictate a game pretty easily. So
Yeah. I'd love to get your take on this. If I could change a rule, and this isn't my idea, this came from Derek Sanderson, on a power play, he would not let the team that is shorthanded ice the puck.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that in a sense. That's how we played last year when you play youth hockey. We had that rule last year, so I feel like it definitely like kind of spices things up.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be able to not ice the puck, but try to get it far down and get a change instead of icing it. But yeah, I'd say that was something different this year that we had. So I agree with that rule.
Dawson, what are your pregame rituals or superstitions?
I try to take a nap before every game. And I always try to have a certain meal. So like if it's home games, I'll try to have a Chipotle burrito before every game. Usually try to have it around like 2:30, 3 o'clock maybe. So it's like spaced out in between the games. And I'd say come game time, I do a pretty similar stretching routine. Always play sewer with the guys, like some soccer. And when I get dressed, I always do all my lefts before my right. So I do my left skate before my right and for my shin pads and elbow pads.
Can you explain to people not in the know what sewer is?
Yeah, so it's basically just our team circle in a circle with a soccer ball, and it's basically keep up. And like you can just like kick it at guys, and last one to touch it is out before it hits the ground. And there's a bunch of little rules that go into it and all this stuff, but it's pretty fun. We played a lot. We even play it before practice and stuff. So it's just basically keep up in a circle, and you can boot it at people to make sure that they're the last one to touch it too. So there's some people that aren't nice during it, and there's some people that are nice. So
Yeah.
Who is it on your team that doesn't like to touch the soccer ball at all? Like he doesn't want to play sewer. Isn't there somebody on your team?
Matt Wood.
Matt Wood.
Oh,
the
nah,
goalie.
he plays. I play with him almost every day. He is just not good at it.
Oh,
He is just. I'm calling him out right now. He's not
real bad
he's
at
not
it.
great at it. He doesn't have the best touch on the team. That's for sure. Nah, I feel like everyone on the team pretty much plays sewer. I wouldn't say there's anyone that doesn't play sewer. So
Just not everyone plays it well.
yeah, not everyone is very skilled. I mean, obviously all the Europeans on our team are the more skilled players because it's a lot more popular over there. So like Clevby's definitely one of our more skilled, and Furston and Zuzbekov and all, and actually Makar isn't, but
And shout out to Clevby as well, because a few days after he was on the show, Sarah, he got a hat trick.
yeah.
oh, what?
It's that lunch bunch karma.
I guess so.
Yeah, so we're expecting
good-
big things from
Yeah,
you guys this
hopefully.
weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully pass it on to us.
Yeah.
Liam.
He was such a humble kid too. He was just like,
Yeah, and they sent him in by himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
they did?
yeah, a lot of pressure on him to carry the
no,
show.
he did so good though.
He did
It was
great.
just-
Yeah.
A lot.
Liam, what are you doing pregame?
Obviously, it's a little different from Ogden and stuff, so I got to figure it out here. But I would always nap around 2:45, wake up around 3:45, take a shower, and then always come upstairs. Shout out to my old billet family in Ogden, Jared and Tracy. They cook chicken and rice for me every day, so I'm trying to figure out how to get that here. Probably going to have to learn how to cook it myself, but...
You can get the recipe from TikTok.
Yeah, honestly, got to get it from TikTok. But they would always make chicken and rice, and then I would leave for the rink around like 4:30. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I do. When I get to the rink, I always do the same warm-up. Usually try to stretch out my legs a little bit. And then I have no superstitions getting dressed, but taping my stick, I always do the same way. And, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Do you you tape your stick every game? Or do you like?
Yeah, I tape it every game, yeah.
I think it was Clevby who said he liked a little worn-in tape there.
Yes, he did say
that's
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
some
hey,
guys
whatever
on our
works
team-
for me.
Yeah, whatever
trick,
worked.
so.
I mean,
Clearly, it
Maybe I
worked.
should try that.
Yeah, I mean,
He just had a hat
yeah.
trick. He's
Some
doing all
guys on
right.
our team do it every period, so it's pretty much preference. Yeah.
all right, Liam, would you rather play in the NHL for 15 years as a perennial all-star and never win a cup?
Jeez.
Or would you rather play in the NHL for 5 years as a fourth-line forward, always on the bubble, and win a cup?
Oh, boy. I'd probably just win a cup,
Yeah.
honestly. Like, I feel like that's every NHL player's dream, whether you're in the fourth line, first line. I mean, I think just winning the cup would be unreal. So I would take the 5 years. I don't care if I'm on the fourth line. I'm getting a ring, so.
And your name's on it forever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dawson, same question.
Yeah, I think I'd go with the Stanley Cup. I feel like a lot of those fourth line guys are the guys that make the Stanley Cups.
Yeah.
That it's the difference in the fourth lines. So I'd say it'd be pretty special. Only have your name on the cup forever. I don't know if I could pass that up, even though I'm being an all-star.
Yeah. Final hockey-related question, guys. It's called scouting reports. I know it's a small sample size with the two of you because you've only played a few games together,
Yeah.
right? But you do live together, so you know each other a little bit. So, Dawson, how would you describe Liam's game on and off the ice?
He's a good guy off the ice. We have a lot of
thanks,
jokes. Yeah, we play a lot of games together, whether it's the video game or we're hanging out or going to the gym. So he's a good guy. Likes to be around people. He's definitely not shy of other people. And on the ice, I've only seen him play hockey for 2 weeks, but he's a pretty good winger. He's very skilled. I'd say he's a passer before he's a shooter. Definitely a playmaker. Gritty guy. And yeah, I mean, I've only seen him for 2 weeks, so I can't say that much about him, but he's definitely a skilled playmaking forward for sure.
All right. Liam, how would you describe Dawson?
Pretty much you nailed it. I mean, we're pretty similar. Actually, we were talking about it the other day.
It's honestly pretty weird. We're very similar in a sense. Like we are girlfriends, same age. Like we're both have two older sisters. Our parents are around the same age. It's pretty weird, honestly.
Yeah, it's weird. But I would say the same thing for Doss. He's a good player on and off the ice. More a good guy. Getting to know him was a pleasure, and moving into the house was hard, but he made it pretty easy once I got to know him. Obviously, driving me around for the first week, I didn't have a car, so yeah, he's a nice kid. And then on the ice, great shot, that's for sure. I was seeing him take one-timers after practice the other day, and he's got a missile, so good shot, good skater. He's definitely a grittier guy, plays the body on the ice. Yeah, he's a great player, so.
Good stuff. You guys seem like a good matchup here. Love it.
Dirigo Federal Credit Union is proud to call Lewiston Auburn home. Whether you're buying a house, saving for the future, or growing your business, we're here for you, right where you live. Visit dirigofcu.com and feel the difference of a credit union that truly knows LA.
All right, guys, we like to close out the show with a segment called 3 Random Questions, where we're going to ask you questions that have nothing to do with hockey.
Alrighty.
Just trying to get to know you a little better. And we'll start with Dawson. Dawson, if it wasn't for hockey, what would you be doing?
That's a good question. I'd probably be in college, to be honest. I'd be probably in some degree. I don't know, maybe probably something business, trying to work my way up in the business field. But yeah, I'd probably be college somewhere back home, somewhere. A lot of my friends go to Clemson and University of South Carolina, and those colleges, even though those aren't hard or easy to get into. Sorry. So I'd probably be in college back home, and hopefully I played lacrosse in high school, so maybe I'd be sticking with lacrosse somewhere else. But yeah, I'd say I'd probably be in college, maybe playing lacrosse somewhere, maybe in college. I don't know.
All right, staying in shape with lacrosse.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, Liam, same question.
I would hope to be playing baseball somewhere. Obviously, I know I just dissed baseball a couple minutes ago.
You did. It hurt
I'm
my
saying
heart.
it was boring. But
Stung a
it's
little.
I think it's just boring to watch. Like, obviously in high school, obviously like an MLB game is not. I don't think it's boring to watch, but high school games can definitely be a little boring to watch. I played high school baseball all 4 of my years at prep school. I really liked it. I like to think I could have gone somewhere for baseball, right at D1, but yeah, probably doing baseball.
All right,
And,
what position?
I was a second baseman.
Nice.
So.
All right, Liam, you're first this time.
Okay.
If you could have a remote control for your life, would you use the rewind button, the pause button, or the fast forward button the most?
Dang. I would probably use the rewind button the most. I think there's a bunch of things that I wish I could have done and I didn't. So I think using the rewind button to get those things straight and kind of get my decisions right would definitely be my button to go to.
It's like a Groundhog's Day scenario.
Yeah.
Just get to redo it over and over until you get it right.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. All right, Dawson, how about you?
Yeah, I'd probably use the rewind button too. A couple, maybe some regrets in my life that maybe I'd like to go back and redo. But similar to that movie, what's that movie with Adam Sandler, like Clicked or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He has a remote that controls his whole life. So
Yeah.
I'd say it'd be pretty similar to that. But
Go
yeah.
back and say the right thing or hit
Yeah.
that shot.
Yeah, maybe make a
Yeah.
different play, leads to a
Yeah.
goal or something. I don't know. Maybe something like that. I think I'd use it too much. I don't know if you want to give me that power.
Sarah, isn't it sobering to hear, what are you guys, 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, to hear 19-year-olds say, yeah, I made some mistakes. I'd like to go back and fix them.
Oh, my gosh. I would say, though, most of my mistakes were made around that age, so I get it.
Maybe we need it now more than ever.
Yeah. Definitely. All right. Dawson, tell us about your dream house.
Ooh, that's a good question. I'd say probably somewhere in the south. I don't know if I'm loving this northern weather, getting up and it's -4 degrees.
You're going to hate it even
Yeah.
worse this weekend.
I'd say somewhere in the south. I don't know. South Carolina's pretty nice. I don't know where I'd want to live though. I've thought of this before, but like a nice maybe like my own land type like farm style house, like pretty modern with like a big garage. Maybe like some people have like sport courts in their backyard and stuff.
Yep.
I'd like a nice little golf simulator in there. I play a lot of golf. A little shooting area. Say like a pretty white like modern house with just like a nice the dream would be like a 3-story house, like a big house. So I'd say something in that sense.
But somewhere in nature.
Yeah, I'd say I wouldn't. I wouldn't mind being in a neighborhood, but like if you have like your own like acre of land, I feel like that's pretty cool. You can do your own thing. You don't have to be like bossed around or anything.
Yeah. All right, Liam.
Dream house, I'd probably be the same kind of as Dawson, like in the sense of like in your own land. Obviously having like a few neighbors would be cool. Kind of being away from pretty much like everyone. Not in like a city or anything. Probably down south too. I mean, I don't think I want to live in Pennsylvania, but I definitely had a great childhood there. So maybe, never know, but definitely in a warmer spot. But then that like eliminates the ODR, like the outside range.
I never grew up with that, so I don't know what that life's like.
So I don't know. Maybe in colder weather actually.
We
'cause
were
I want
talking
an
the other
outside
day
rink.
how we both want to. So what was it? 2 days ago? No, Sunday or Monday? No, Sunday. We went snowboarding.
Oh, yeah.
We went to a place like Pleasant Mountain, I think is what it's called. It was my first time snowboarding, and
It's a nice mountain.
yeah, it was a really nice place. So we went there, and we were both saying on the way there, like it'd be pretty cool to have a mountain house, like in the mountains, where you can just like you're pretty close to like a ski resort, and you get to like ski or snowboard every day, and get back home, and you get like a little hot tub in the the winter house, and the fire going, and I feel like it'd be cool to have a mountain house too.
That sounds pretty cool. And then you get to mountain bike during the summer.
Yeah.
I'm switching my answer now. Yeah, I want to definitely
persuaded
in a colder spot maybe. I just love like lodges, kind of like lodge.
Oh, yeah.
lodge
that.
style and like snowy outside rink where I could skate on, hot tub, like getting to go skiing and snowboarding. That would be pretty cool. So that's kind of my dream house.
Yeah, seasons. You gotta
Yeah.
have seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had enough winter.
Yeah, Mark is
I'm
all
set.
done with
Yeah,
seasons. He
All
doesn't
set
want
with
it.
winter. I've
No.
had 55 of them, and I hate them all.
I like the winter because it gives you a chance to reset your brain. Like it's definitely slower, and you see me. I go all summer long. So to like kind of be, this is my pause button, like through the winter.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Oh man,
Guys, it's been a lot of fun. Thanks for stopping by this morning. Thanks for,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you got up early for us.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
for having us.
Absolutely.
Lots of fun.
It's been a pleasure. Dawson and Liam will be in action this weekend, Friday night in New Hampshire. Hey, road trip, everybody.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
almost like a
Hour
home
and a
game
half.
for you guys.
Yeah, hour and 45. So.
Hour and 45. Get in the car, go scream and make some noise for your Maine Nordiques. They're going to be in New Hampshire at Delta Dental Arena on Friday at 7. And then Saturday, 7:15 puck drop. They will be facing those same Mountain Kings on home ice at Norway Savings Bank Arena right here in Auburn. Best of luck to you guys. Let's make it a 4-point weekend and a 6-game winning streak.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks to Ruper's Beverage and Redemption for sponsoring today's episode. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam Ashby via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com.
have a great day, and remember, don't bite your cat. And I will say, I have bitten my cat.